you. Oh god, okay, this is incorporated. Let's not do that. Let's not scrutinize ourselves. So how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. Let's drive, you know. It's already set and everything's good. And yes, this is in low settings. Because my system isn't really good enough to do much. And since I'm cool, so I'm just going to record you this wonderful drive. Right now we're in the Vive la France thingy, majig. Yeah, stuff. That's reckless. That's not perfectly set. Let's set our map to somewhere we can spawn somewhere. I'm going to spawn somewhere. Oh, hot air balloon. Right, in the distance, if you look. And it's a bit great. Nice. I'm going to set myself somewhere, so then I don't have to scrutinize myself. Just going to spawn somewhere where people can get to see me. Let's travel to Amsterdam or Rotterdam. Yeah. That's me right there. Let's go there. Cause I'm cool. I always say that because you. So yes, it's going to be a little long of a video. A little long. The heck is on the screen. Let's get our thingamajig out here. Freighter. Relocate. Amsterdam. Use. Okay. Now I'm using it. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Let's get our stuff sorted. Okay, external market, please. Because I don't want it to expire in seconds. Where shall we go? I think we can go to the undiscovered places. And yes, I haven't played this game in such a long time due to the upgrades. The not upgrades, the updates. There's a difference between the two. Upgrades is when you do manual labor or you change something completely, and update is when you just reinstall or change a little bit minor stuff in softwares, and that's probably what an update is. Brest, Le Mans, Scavenger, Le Havre, Felixstowe, Amsterdam. Let's go here, because I would like to do so. And it makes me a few pennies. What's the time, Mr. Wolf? It's 7:45. It is 6th of July. Wow. Okay, frame drops. The thing is, what I like about this game is that it's not very demanding, in which I like it. And since you could probably use like a Pentium D with this supports DirectX 9. I'm using the DirectX 9 right now because my system is a bit old, and because it doesn't mean optimization will be junk. Certain graphics cards will benefit, while my graphics card won't, since the last DX level is DX11 that is supported, in which this game supports now. But if you like have like an RX 470 or 480 or 580, you benefit from the performance boost from the DX11. But with my GTX 550 Ti, you won't see this. So, you won't see the, what do you call it? The boost of FPS. And that's simply because this GPU is not powerful enough to get the upgrade from DX9 to DX11. This is why I'm using DX9. It's better for my graphics card, but that doesn't mean games would not be as optimized. And plus, DX11 has been around since like 2013. So, well, no, not that, but since like 2011 or something, 2010. Well, DX9 has been since around like ages, really. Since like, let me get the correct date, about 2004. So it wouldn't really affect the majority of people. No, it wouldn't. So yes, and the reason I uploaded the other video, oh god. Did I get the wrong thing? Face. You tricked me on that one, guys. In TMP. Guys, tricked me on that one. Okay. Oh, that's good. I'm tired. Not okay, right now, what do I want to do is I want to set everything to manual. Oh, okay. Don't use WASD because I'm using my wheel. So my sensitivity is up to 1,000,000 right now. 1,000,000%, which makes sense. I might turn so damn quickly. Set this to H shifter because I'm using a G920 right now. Which is nice. Wow, Oh, it just cut me off. Oh, it's Bavar. Well, hello. Yeah. Hello, Bavar. I am from CRT, yes, that means it. Known as Courts. Yeah, she's the VTM person, who you can subscribe to on Twitch. Let me get... she's a Twitch streamer. That's all she is, I think. I don't think she's much in YouTube as much as like Twitch. Twitch is like every day for her. Yes, females do play this game, and I'm not being sexist. Females play trucking games. Oh lol. I reckon I'll get the headband thing. Check. So yeah, females do play this game. It's quite a bit. They're pretty funny at times, let me tell you that. So yes, I'll suggest if you really want to, you can make friends that are females on this site. Some people just bully them, which is a bad idea, especially in a feminist society, you know? So yeah, what has been going on lately? Make sure, if you watch this video, make sure you comment what is your plans for the summer holidays or vacation, or if you're already in a vacation, which country do you think all are going for vacation? No? Or if you're staying at home, just say home. You don't need to put in your extra details, just stay home. Or if you're traveling somewhere, just state me the country, like Italy or Germany or France or whatever. No? The country may be. No? So I don't have to go through the GDPR problems about the data taking thing. Although I'm not obliged, you're not obliged to tell me. You don't have to, but I would love to see where you are going for vacation. I forgot to set up wheel. Done. The thing is with me and my wheel is I always set them up wrong. Flashing. Okie dokie. Okay, so the ping is fantastic. Today is good. Today is Saturday. It's going to be a good day. Hopefully it's going to be a fantastic weekend as a whole. So yeah, if you really want to, you could describe how school's going for you. Is it going good? Or if you're on holiday, describe me where the holiday country is or how it looks. If you recommend I go there one day. Since I have a problem with myself, you know, I'm always fighting. Well, I want to go to that country. I want to go to that country. I'm not sure which country to go to, so please tell me. You can tell me countries of the EU, which are like 27 countries minus the UK, due to Brexit and stuff. Yeah, to political problems. Oh, Russia. And there's a bloody, you know, convoy. Oh, is there a hit? So yeah, would I recommend you get this game? Yeah, sure. I would recommend you guys get this game. The only unfortunate thing is that it's only on PC. But it's on Steam and it's quite convenient. Especially right now when the Steam sales are going crazy. It's normally about £4 or about $5 or $6 US, you know, or euros, which is cool because that means that this game is terribly cheap to get. But on a normal day, it'll be like £15 or euros, or dollars or something like that. It's normally a bit expensive during the normal days that you'd see, but I recommend checking this game out during the sales, like the big main sales, like the summer sales, which is now, winter sales, which is, well, in the future, in like December and January, start of January. Yeah, it's a nice thing. Belgium, Cologne, which is in Germany, Germany, what the hell? What sort of country is that? Sorry, Germans, I may have offended you. If you're offended, like, just laugh it off, it's all a joke. Germany, Germany. Just doesn't make sense, does it? Tell me in the comments if that's funny. You could literally meme the hell out of me saying Germany. Isn't that obvious? Germany is German. I'm thinking the country that's going to bash me the hell out of the country, that's going to bash me out of my life in this game, probably Turkey. Yeah, without doubt it's probably going to be Turkish people driving like idiots and running over me, which has happened several times. Like the last time I played with online with some streamers, there were like 3 or 4 Turkish people that rammed me or something like that. Pretty funny, isn't it? Like, it's funny because I give them anarchy. I don't have the flags put in, but yeah, like so I don't really like the fact that people just ram into you randomly in this game. Because they're either blind frogs that don't know where the hell they're going to, and they're going to hit themselves, and they're going to leap into the wall of another truck and then go through them, managed to get through the wall as if there was some ghost or something. Oh, 666. Yeah. You get what I mean. If we were to meet some Turkish people, I normally get very worried when I get to see a Turkish man in this game, because I always think, okay, I'm going to die on this one. I'm not against Turkish people, but like a lot of them, let me tell you, in this game probably crashed into me at least once. Despite the hours I've played online, which is about like 100 or 200 hours, well, the rest of the hours has been done offline, which is like 500 hours offline or more. Which is because I used to play this game before it went into Steam. I got it as a disc, and thanks to the digital revolution, I don't even use a CD anymore, or DVD or Blu-ray. These things are 10 years ago. That piece of technology is 10 years ago. No. And it would be ridiculous if I was to do such a thing. What else? So yes, I do prefer if you stay happy with your life. Also, the Joe Delgado video, the reason why I posted that was because, well, he's a good YouTuber, and he needs to get some respect, you know. Honestly, everybody's been asking where he was. He's not been streaming or doing anything on the internet since May. People think he's dead, some people think it's this and that, which is quite reasonable for a YouTuber who hasn't uploaded for several months. You could have just said, oh, sorry, I'm going to leave YouTube and this and that. Although myself, I've done that before. Did I turn out leaving? No, I just returned a few weeks ago. And the reason why I posted that was so if I was not to ever come back, you know why. But now I'm back. Pretty much that's still valid to some degree if, let's say, I go offline again, which is possible. I'm not saying that's impossible, but it's still valid. So let's say I go offline, that's also another option. Musica on the way to hell. I think it may be doing it a little loud. Noble Q. What more? I screwed myself over. Continue the song from there. Everything is non-copyrighted. Everything's done by NCS, so everything is non-copyrighted. Everything's been done legally. I don't want to be framed for something I haven't done. Everything is life. This is life, you know. This is my life. You know. be thinking to yourself, why on earth is a 14-year-old / 15-year-old spending like X amount of hours on their computers to relax themselves? Look at this. That looks beautiful, doesn't it? Well, for now it does. It'll be a little bit better by the time I upgrade. I've always been thinking of upgrading, so I think my plans is soon. Hopefully I do get to upgrade. And look at this fantastic land. It's a hill beside me, and the other side is complete darkness and a forest. Little piggies. The reason why I got how I got the I can't even speak. The way I got into this game was through YouTubers such as Squirrel. The Squirrel's nuts, pretty much. What else? I got into it through Nerds Crude. I got into it through Jeff Favigano. And look at this wonderful result. Got a wonderful steering wheel, wonderful setup. Got wheel, got shifter, got triple pedals, got everything I need. Microsoft mouse. Yes, it's a basic mouse. It's not the best of mouses, but it's something, you know? It's pure entertainment to have. And actually, it's cheap. You know, you could get a mouse and keyboard combo for about £20, or, you know, or a really cheap price anyways. Which allows you to game, or just be able to use computers. Yeah, it's fantastic. Oh god. What happened to these series? Okay. Turns out we need to turn left or something. I mean, gotta go straight. Girls. I actually have to turn. Which I'm not supposed to do. Okay. It's fair. So yeah, what was your favorite video that I've made lately? Or not necessarily lately, but all the videos, out of all the videos, tell me which one you like from what I've uploaded my entire on YouTube through this channel. Through this channel, what is your favorite video? I think my one was the Infinite Flight videos. Even though that used to cost me a lot. Oh god. What the f... Is that a Turkish person? Oh wait. I conned him for no reason. Jesus. Him or her, I don't really care. Sorry man. If you're watching. Trip, isn't it? This is my first trip in July 2019, so it's good to be back. You know, the reason why I've been waiting for such a while for this game to update, I mean the online to update, or the mod should I say, is because, well, I've gotten it to like the 1.35 update, and the mod has to update automatically or something. So then what I did is like I waited it out for a few weeks and then saw that I wanted to play this game online. So then what I did next is just updated it. And also, just so you know, this is not hacking. This game originally is a single player game only, and you require the original game. Not the cracked version, you need the actual game to play this fully. No, you need to have the full game in order to play this game online. Otherwise you can't play it, simply put that way. legally, this game won't allow you to play online. You can only, and there is a demo, just so you know. But I wouldn't recommend you have to go through the demo, because normally the game is really cheap. So yeah, you could get those through G2A or something, and you could be spending like £3 or something crazy as such. Which I recommend getting this game, since it's normally very cheap. And I think there's a convoy of Russians or something. Probably hate me because it's probably not Russians, it's probably Ukrainians. That'll probably want them. That'll make them want to nuke the hell out of Britain. So yeah, this game is fantastic for getting you into the concept of driving. It's a fantastic game. I am what you would call a fan of this game, in which I recommend this game for pretty much everyone that has a PC. As I say, like, you only need integrated graphics on a Pentium G3220 to be able to play, and that makes it capable of being able to play this game like at lower settings, but you can still play with me, you know. And that's what I used to play with originally, with a 3220 Pentium with the Intel HD graphics originally. You know, it was terrible. The integrated graphics only started to develop from then on. But yeah, I'd say that this game is fantastic for optimization reasons. And this graphics hardware did is it boosted the FPS I could play with. In that case, I could increase the settings to low, which this is running at. Originally it would have been playing at like medium or high settings, or ultra, but because I care about performance, I just set it at low, and then hopefully soon when I get a GPU upgrade and a CPU upgrade, I'll be off the charts and I'll be playing at like ultra settings or high settings at decent frame rates over 120 or something. Crazy like this. This game is stupidly optimized. Like, this game is a fantastic game to be playing, especially on the cheap. If you don't have a good enough PC, just, it's easy to get a PC that's capable of playing this game. What you really need is like integrated graphics to play this game. You could use a 3200G if that comes out, or 2200G right now. You'll be able to have the time of your life at ultra settings or high settings. It's because this game is made, it was made in 2012 originally, then it won the awards in 2013 or 2012, and then it was voted the best game in 2014, 2016 or something on Steam. That's when it just came in, and that's when I got into Steam gaming. Yeah, and I like it. I think this game is still being updated and really well done on the performance. It's fantastic. I just think that if they're going to make another simulator, I hope they use the really optimized software that they developed back in SES software. I hope they use this how do you call it, software, this program to put into the other simulators, because that would make gaming on the cheap really easy to get into. You don't even need the best of graphics to play this game, so yeah. Well, that's most games, but if you look at like PUBG when that came out, that was a disaster. because if you had like a GTX 1080 or 1080 Ti, you're playing at like 60 FPS at low settings, which is not impressive until the optimization started rolling in like a year after it released. And you got now, you can play ultra settings on pretty much a 780 Ti, which is nice. Even though that card is not my preferred card, I'll go for the R9 290. And for longevity, the best cards for the market, in the market, that are great for longevity are AMD cards or Nvidia high-end cards. The simple reason why is because when you look at Nvidia cards like the GTX 1050 or 1060, those things are not going to be optimized very well. These graphics cards are not going to be having great drivers. They're not going to have much driver supports from now on, since the new cards came out, the 1650. And that's what tends to happen when it comes to Nvidia. When AMD brings out, they continue bringing out the support for their cards. I'm not being a fanboy, but honestly, I prefer AMD, because if you're playing on the cheap, AMD is the better option. Not only that, you get FreeSync, which is G-Sync on any monitor you want. Well, not necessarily. FreeSync monitors are easier to make. So yeah, FreeSync monitors are really easy to manufacture compared to like G-Sync. No? And yes, G-Sync monitors are pretty pricey when it comes to gaming and all that. And that's another plus for AMD. AMD makes it free. It's like an adapter, and then you got it on free. They could just modify the monitor a little bit, and then voila, you got FreeSync. And it's nice. It's a really nice thing to have. But right now, what I'm using is a classical 60 Hz monitor. Not that FreeSync monitors are bad, but this is probably the cheaper option. This is what I got. So yeah, I recommend for longevity, if you are not going to be upgrading for a while, go for AMD, since those tend to stay at the same performance they launched at, or slightly worse performance, but matching like the mid-range instead of the low end. While Nvidia cards like the 1080 can be fantastic cards right now, and then a few years later match the budget end of cards. And that's like in a few years, like 3 or 4 or 5 years later. The same goes for the R9 290, but that tends to live longer, because right now it's still taming, or still going against the 1060. It's not going through the 1050 Ti. It's going through the 1060, which is a mid-range card in 2019. Music running see you. And the other side. I am back. I just finished from my snack. Let's redo this. By the way, the last one we skipped to back the gas station when nowhere near far enough to do much difference. Let's continue. Also the cake I had was alright. Look at that speed! Oh wait, that's plagiarism. Sorry Clarkson, had to take it from me. Okie dokie! Okay, donkey. Oh wait, I said okay dokie and then it became donkey. I don't know how I mixed up those two different things. I'm just being an idiot. Okie dokie, where shall we go now? Look at the tree. Oh no. Oh no. Why am I trying to make a meme impression? I don't bloody know. Luckily it's the 21st century, not everybody's a snowflake, so yeah. Everybody would get offended about that, even though it's just a laugh. No, literally. These nuts gotta... See our beautiful truck in business. Oh, convoy. Let me see which... Oh, the old Germans. Okay. Texting and driving. Okay, I think what I can do here is I can drive. I think it's number 6 or number 8. Okay. I reckon people can hear me now. Etc. Welcome to my video. Okay. Oh god. One. Okay. Don't run me over, don't run me over, don't run me over, don't run me over, don't run me over. Oh, come on, don't run me over. I beg you, don't run me over. Oh god, you scared the living junk out of me. Okay, can I overtake? Oh, screw me speeding up. Please, I want to be in a safe. Oh god, he's going up my ass. What the living junk is he doing? Yeah, god. I'm a bit forgiving on that point. Mr. Assad Rajab, you're Saudi. He's Saudi. Now it sounds like he's being stalked by some European dude on the internet. Kill me. We're both speeding, by the way. And I don't know if he's in control right now. Going over. Don't back into me. I don't know if he wants to report me. think that person is new. Okay, so I thought I made a friend right there, but okay. Turns out he doesn't want to be part of me. He just stopped for no reason. I don't know why. Can I go right on red? I'm joking. You can't do that in Britain. I mean in Europe. Oh, frame drops. Also, by the way, I hope this game is going a bit smooth for you guys. I really hope so. Oh, is he following me? No, that's not him. It's Bolden. I don't know who the hell that is. We're going to be leaving Praha to continue our wonderful little journey. That's a large amount of people. Even those the high-end PC, they're probably to go close. This is all a mod, by the way. All this whole multiplayer thing, it's a mod. This is why I like mods in consoles, is because certain games like Just Cause 2, Just Cause the franchise, doesn't have the online capabilities than like GTA or APB, in which I prefer you have online capabilities on these games. It'll work really, really well. Yeah, and that's why I like mods, and also to help out with the performance problems on consoles. And if you want to play like APB, you'll be playing at like 10 FPS on console. You're playing on the slideshow, while I am playing at a smooth frame rate. And yes, consoles are better than my PC right now, but when I upgrade, it's a whole nother story, I reckon. I reckon, yeah. So any normal console like the PS4 Slim, the PS4 Original, is, and the Xbox One S and the Xbox One Original from 2013. And yes, when I say Xbox One Original, I don't mean the one from 2001. I'm talking about the one from 2013. Just so you know. And that is going to outperform my PC. But with the storage speed, I would outperform it. And my PC would do better on APB than, let's say, those consoles, which it shouldn't be, because you know those consoles are better specs. They have an R7 260 or an R9 270. It should overpower my PC. And I got, you know, a GTX 550 Ti. Don't know why the hell I'm doing better than the consoles. Yes, my source is actually my Xbox One S that I regret buying. Which I'm not quite a fan of the Xbox One. And that's why I dislike it. I dislike it because the online you have to pay for it every so often, like £50 or £30 or something like that. It's crazy. Now luckily they've launched a Game Pass Ultimate. Even that's shared on the PC, which is, I don't get the point of getting an Xbox anytime soon. If I was to go buy something, I would not get an Xbox One or an Xbox or even a PlayStation also, because those two are pretty similar. And what I mean, they're pretty similar from my perspective. They're both the same sort of thing. It doesn't matter about the specs, but what it does is the games and all that, and the experience is pretty similar. And it's pretty naive if I was to say, hey, this console is the best console in the world, because I've played on it, or something like that. Which I don't believe in that, and you shouldn't believe me on that one. And it's not true. Simply I'll be misleading you if I was to do so. And yes, misleading, like JTech or something. And honestly, what I would like to do is I want to make, you know, my people happy and survive, you know. Right now what I'm doing is I'm trying to gain back the subscribers that I once had or wanted to have, that I've lost, or not lost, but no, that just got bored of me because I got Infinite Flight. Infinite Flight is no longer big, and also everybody who I know plays Infinite Flight has gone to something like X-Plane, and this is why you probably are wondering why I have stopped. It's gone boring, it's gone repetitive on me, like I don't know what to do next in the game. It's pretty boring and bare bones, if I'm honest with you. And like, you can troll others, but it's pretty limited. Like, what you can do is pretty limited. Most people have gone on to like X-Plane, Simple Planes, they've gone into Fortnite, PUBG and all that. And I turn out to be one of them. Although I might not necessarily be in those games that I just mentioned, it's still, you know, something. And I'm pretty much stating that because the thing is, I'm not willing to stick with, you know, on certain platforms and all that. And also, the Infinite Flight was a very good game. It is a very good game if you've spent the full amount plus the subscription, but it becomes boring and ridiculous, and you get buyer's remorse after a certain period of time, which I got like a few months ago, in which I didn't want to spend any much money. It's £10 a month, in which if you want a year, that'll be costing you £80 almost, which, if I'm honest with you, it's a lot. And that's why I've been leaving out Infinite Flight lately, and Infinite Flight has been replaced by Aerofly. Now yes, that may seem like a downgrade, but it's much more cheaper, it's easier to supply, and well, yeah, I can use more of it. And yes, maybe I'll be on like X-Plane in the future or something, or FSX or some crazy game like those. But from now, you'd see me playing these cheaper games for now, and that's why I've been like replacing my games and all that. It's more like a Q&A type of thing, but if you don't know, I have been leaving out on Infinite Flight for the last few months, and I don't mind Infinite Flight, just making sure I don't spend any money on it is a tough one, because it is quite expensive on me. Paying £11 a month is not something I would want to do. I could get an entire game on mobile, or on PC I could get several games. You know, on consoles it's the same. If you don't know, on consoles, their games are pretty expensive as well. And the same thing goes for consoles with Infinite Flight. The reason I've ditched consoles, in my case, was due to the anti-consumerism coming from the online subs, and that's why I've went to PC and fetched my donuts or bones on there, because the thing is, it's not something I want. The consoles don't fit in my standards of 2019. Sorry, but yeah, they fell out of my standard of 2019. Shooters, well, they've grown on me, and I'm no longer that interested in shooter and stealth games like Uncharted or Last of Us. I'm not really interested into those, or God of War. Like, I'm mostly interested in games that are not really exclusives. This game that I'm playing, I don't mind this game, but this game is actually an exclusive on PC. So if you see anything like this on Google Play, make sure you report it for, you know, for not for misleading, but yeah, for misleading, because most people on mobile think that this game is going to be, you know, that this game is going to be on mobile, which is not. And it's possible, but I'm not saying that the mobiles will be able to work with it. Now, yes, the latest sort of octa-cores and dual-cores and quad-cores of processors should be able to work with it. Yeah, and I do say so lightly, because the thing is, those processors are fantastic on playing this game. The problem is happening right now with them is the lack of buttons and the lack of space for where to put everything, you know, and the controls are a bit confusing. And that's why I prefer using my controller, such as my wheel and my shifter, as well as my keyboard and mouse. And I use those as two separate controllers. I use the keyboard and mouse to to do the hazards, to put this light on, to put that light on, you know, to do that air horn, you know, the usual stuff. The rest is done on the wheel. There's just simply too much buttons for a controller. Even if you were to try, there's too many buttons for your controller. And even if you had like a keyboard and mouse attached through its Bluetooth, it's simply not going to work through it. I will struggle. So that's why I'm stating, you know what, you should probably just stick with my idea and maybe save your extra pennies and just get a wheel set up, and yes, controllers are wonderful, but in this game they're a bit lackluster for me. It's a cluster. The controls on this game are terrible for controllers, but for wheels they do very well, because if you use a keyboard mouse combo with the wheel, you're going to have the time of your life. Yeah. So yes, there's simply too much buttons for the controller, and you might think, oh, there's too much buttons for me to memorize. Well, you don't have to have all of them assigned. I have some buttons that I haven't assigned, you know, in which I don't use them. I don't need to use all of them, but even then I need to have a keyboard mouse comboed up with my wheel setup due to the lack of buttons. And even the wheel is struggling with that, even though it has an extra few buttons and stuff like that. So yeah, to be honest with you, for your convenience, use a keyboard mouse as well as a shifter and a wheel. It'll be much more convenient than, let's say, going for just a gamepad or controller on your from your PS4 or Xbox One. But you can still play with those. I don't have any problems with you using a controller. You know. Oh, the problem will be the lack of buttons. But anywho, I'm getting sick and tired of talking about this. So yeah. I do things for convenience, and I go through this experience all the time, so it can be a headache to memorize some stuff here and there, but you have to live through it. Like, it's all a learning curve. It's a light but not steep. It's a smooth learning curve. You can go through it in seconds, not in seconds, but in months if you're not used to the WASD buttons on your keyboard mouse. So yeah, it's very convenient. I'll suggest you use a keyboard mouse. At first, when I used to play this game when I was new to this, I used to use just a keyboard. Funny enough, I used to use arrow keys, and I use arrow keys, but the right and left being used by the mouse, which is cool. So I use them in tandem. Now I use my combination of my wheel setup and my keyboard mouse setup. Yeah. But that doesn't mean you're stupid and stuff like that. I'm pretty much stating that I suggest if you're playing this sort of game, have a keyboard and mouse. It's better for you. But yeah. And no, I did not just buy this wheel and setup for just this game. No. I didn't just buy this this wheel setup for no reason. I did not do that. I still have intent of using on further newer titles and all that. Okay, let's turn left. So yeah, the recommendation for the wheels setup and all that is like a 900-degree angle wheel with force feedback. The simpler term would be get a G27 or a G920 or G29 and have a shifter with them. And I'm talking about their version of a shifter. And pair it up with a computer and you should be off. I mean, you could use it on Assetto Corsa or something like that. You could have a lot of fun on your consoles and all that. So yeah. This is what lower settings look like. Do you think that's a bit impressive? I mean, it looks junk, but for a 7-year-old or an 8-year-old card, it's not that bad for an 8-year-old card. That was made 3 years before, or actually a few years before this game was made. Officially. So yeah. Final question. What is your favorite video game that I've played on YouTube? And which one would you like me to play a lot? Then again, Infinite Flight is not an option. Aerofly is an option. Euro Truck is an option. Simple Planes is an option. What else is an option? Roblox as well. No? These are all the options that you have right now. I'll think about increasing that as soon as I upgrade my system. So, yeah, whichever game you want me to record next time. Like PUBG Mobile is also a suggestion, Age of Civilization. Put them all into the comments, which game you want to play. I might even put a poll onto the video, onto the top right corner of the monitor or display. I might have a card pop up right now or something like that, to show you that these are the games that I'll recommend we play. And yes, Infinite Flight is not an option due to costs. How can I simplify it? It costs too much money. No. And I'm saving up for Italy, in which Italy is a bit pricey for me. So yeah, it is way over our average budget. Let's see. Crazy sound from another Saturday. Been driving for 2 hours straight or something. Well, with a few breaks here. It's been a long journey. 32 minutes out. So if you want me to play any game from what I have put into the poll, please tick one, and these are your options. So, yeah. If you vote, I'll be really happy if you get one of these games ticked up. And I think the the deadline will be like the end of July or something like that. I'll even continue making videos like this every so often, maybe daily until then. We'll find out. Yeah. We're going to end this. Traveling and yeah, you could have the polls up very, very soon. I haven't put at the early stage of the video. Well, by the way, the clanking that you hear is my wheel. Oh, joking. It's my wheel setup. And my pedals and all that, because I'm a bit roughed. Nice setup. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. We'll be signing off in a few moments. If you enjoy the video, enjoy my parking, which will be a headache. Signing out.